Explosion levels a Cleveland home. The aftermath caught on camera.
Neighbors had their phones out. They were taking video when the woman who was inside miraculously survived. She staggered along the street in need of emergency help.
Her hands were burnt beyond recognition, like, blood and everything, and half her face was like burnt, the skin was peeling.
Tonight, News 5's Amanda Van Allen spoke with the neighbor who shot that video.
Amanda, just moments after the explosion, EMTs rushed that woman to Metro.
Danita and Rob, they had to because she was in pretty bad shape. I talked to neighbors earlier. They tell me she must have been in shock after that humongous house collapsed right on top of her. They tell me she stumbled outside, but it took several firefighters to get her onto that gurney and eventually here to Metro Health. A neighborhood in shock.
At first, we heard like a little boom, and then a bigger boom followed.
After an explosion caused this two-story home to be reduced to a pile of rubble Monday afternoon on Cleveland's east side.
I look out the window and I see the house blew up. I immediately picked up my phone and called 911.
After the house came crashing down, neighbors say they heard screams from inside. That's when some nearby workers rushed to help.
They moved the debris out the way first, and then they picked her up and carried her and laid her right over there on the tree line till the ambulance got here.
This video was taken right after the victim emerged from the house in the 11,000 block of Primrose Avenue. You can see her walking and talking, but neighbors say she was in bad shape.
Her hands were burnt beyond recognition, like, blood and everything, and half her face was like burnt.
When I left today, it was a whole house. There was nobody there. It was a whole house.
Juanita Moore tells News 5 she's the owner of the home. She says the victim is her father's ex-girlfriend and did not belong there.
She breaks in. I called Cleveland police over a week ago because she broke in.
All afternoon and evening, Cleveland firefighters dug through the rubble, making sure there was no one else under the debris, while the utility companies did their own investigation. Now, the fire chief tells News 5 the only thing he is sure of right now is that there was an explosion, but he does not know exactly how it happened. Now, all of the utilities were turned off for that home, but none of the other homes in the neighborhood were affected. We are live tonight in Cleveland. Amanda Van Allen, News 5.